Let's talk about how to EQ vocals, including a demo. I'm Keith from No Label, No Producer, No Limits.com. Let's dive right in. So here's the vocal on a project that I'm working on. And I have a fairly deep voice, so the frequencies will be a little different, but the principles will work across all voices, including female voices. Let's take a listen to what it sounds like straight into Reaper with no EQ, a little bit of reverb and delay though.
Got the grill fired up, the kids are in the blow-up pool, oh no.
Now let's pop an EQ on there. We could use any EQ, but I'm going to use Reaper's stock EQ, Re-EQ. And Re-EQ has a frequency analyzer built in. So let's take a look at what's going on the analyzer, paying first attention to this low area down here and what the lowest peaks are down here.
Got the grill fired up, the kids are in the blow-up pool, oh no.
So these peaks down here represent the lowest musical information, and everything below it is just rumble. In fact, let's set up Re-XComp, which is a multiband compressor, but I'm just going to use it to show what it is that I'm talking about here in terms of these frequency bands. Because if you understand this, then you understand a lot already about how to EQ vocals. Here's Re-XComp, and I'm going to set this lowest band to about 150 hertz at the top. So 20 hertz at the bottom, 150 at the top. We're going to set this band to about 800 at the top of this band. And then here about 5K. And then up to the top at 20K. And we're going to listen to each one of these by itself. So here's the low frequencies from 20 to 150 hertz. Got the grill fired up, the kids are in the blow-up pool, oh no. And you can see here again, there's not much musical going on. That's mostly rumble and mud, a little bit of warmth. So what's next? Let's go to band number 2, 150 to 800.
Got the grill fired up, the kids are in the blow-up pool, oh no.
Warmth and woodiness there. How about band number 3, 800 to 5,000?
Got the grill fired up, the kids are in the blow-up pool, oh no.
Obviously, those frequencies are needed for clarity. Band number 4 from 5,000 hertz up.
Got the grill fired up, the kids are in the blow-up pool, oh no.
More clarity, presence, high-end air. Okay, so those are the basic 4 areas that we're going to talk about in the voice. I tend to think about the voice as lows, low mids, high mids, and highs. And they won't necessarily always fall at these exact frequencies, but that's okay. You just listen for them. Okay, so let's get rid of Re-XComp there. Go back to Re-EQ. And the first thing I would do is a high-pass filter.
Got the grill fired up,
all this crap down here, get rid of it. So I'm going to double-click number 5 here. It's already set up for high-pass, and let's set it for about 150 hertz. And we're just taking a few dB off here, but by the time we get to 100 hertz, we're down 6 dB. So let's watch and listen. Now this solid yellow line, the lower line, represents the process signal, and the upper line represents the un-EQ'd signal. So watch again.
Got the grill fired up, the kids are in the blow-up pool, oh no.
So we have gotten rid of some of this rumble and mud. Now the way that I typically do this is I put the vocal into a mix, into some sort of rough mix, pop it open, and start raising the frequency of this high-pass filter until the vocal seems to thin out. Starting to sound thin to me there.
I've got the grill fired up, the kids are in the blow-up pool, oh no. The call comes in and
it's still got warmth at that point, so I think we're okay. That's the first step that I use on probably the vast majority of vocals. Let me solo this again, and let's take a look at some low mids. So I'm going to take the number 2 band and look for something in the low mids that I don't like.
A lazy Sunday afternoon. I've got the grill fired up. The kids are in the blow-up pool. Oh no.
Right there I don't like very much, so I'm going to pull that down a little bit. And there was something up here as well I didn't like. Let's look for that as well. I'll narrow the bandwidth just a little bit.
A lazy Sunday afternoon. I've got the grill fired up. The kids are in.
Right about there. So I'm going to come down there as well. So let's see how we're doing now.
A lazy Sunday afternoon. I've got the grill fired up. The kids are in the blow-up pool. Oh no.
Now let's look for some presence, some upper mids. I'm going to double click to create a new band.
A lazy Sunday afternoon.
That's all good.
I've got the grill fired up. The kids are in the blow-up pool. Oh no. The call comes in at 3:30.
Honestly, I like everything in this area. And now I'm going to create a high shelf. Our sibilance will occur in my voice around 6K. So I don't want to really boost that too much. So I'm going to look for something above that, maybe 8. 10K with a gentle slope will get me there. Or I could tighten up the bandwidth and make it a little sharper, but I think I'm okay. So let's hear with this boosted.
A lazy Sunday afternoon. I've got the grill fired up. The kids are in the blow-up pool.
From there
oh no.
to here.
The call comes in at 3:30.
More present. Okay, let's hear it in the mix.
A lazy Sunday afternoon. I've got the grill fired up. The kids are in the blow-up pool. Oh no. The call comes in at 3:30. They say we need you now. The network's down. The government company.
Okay, we've definitely improved this vocal, and that's how I do it. High pass filter to get rid of the rumble and the mud, the mic stand noise. Take some stuff in the low mids and move it to an appropriate balance. High mids, appropriate balance. Just look for what I like and what I don't like. High highs, and I push them to get some air if I want that kind of thing. Now sometimes there are resonances that you don't like, so I will sometimes add a second EQ just because it's easier, and pick a band and narrow the bandwidth down a lot and sweep around until I find what it is that I don't like, and then notch it out a little bit. If you look below the video, you'll see more information about EQing vocals, including an extensive FAQ. And as always, if you found this information valuable, like, subscribe, share, and comment. It's a vote for the kind of information you want to see. For now, I'm Keith from No Label, No Producer, No Limits.com. See you soon. Bye-bye.